as I race to finish the chickpea that I've just thrown into my mouth. You are live with Espresso. As we're about to inject some very healthy festive cheer here, we all have friends and family who follow a plant-based diet. Some of us have made big strides in that regard. And today, our vegetarian guru, if you will, Heleen Meyer, joins us to cook a festive lemon and honey roast butternut. And it is beautiful. While a sweet butternut dish is nothing new, this recipe is a little bit different. It's got kind of a marmalade-y flavor, I am told, from the roasted lemon rind, and the festive spices are delicious. And I love that this is a kind of a South African festive vibe.
Yes.
Because we are hot. It's going to be hot over
Definitely.
Christmas. So a big, massive hot Christmas lunch might not be your speed. You might want to have a braai, and we've been injecting ingenious, all fruit and veg recipes this whole year. You really have changed my perception on meat-free.
Thank you.
You really have. No, and it's not just lip service, because you've allowed me to embrace flavors, and I love that we've got a very Christmassy vibe, very much with these Woolies dried cranberries. That screams Christmas. But again, take us through what we're going to be making today.
Okay.
Heleen?
I love the simplicity of a few elements really combining one another. You know, the word synergy is such a nice thing in food, because butternut on its own is delicious, roasted, yes, but add a little bit of honey, lemon. That combination is always brilliant. And I use a lot of lemon rind, which gives you that marmalade-y kind of vibe, because that and the honey really caramelizes. So I'm going to make this mixture.
And one thing you taught me is that, excuse me to cut you off there, but because we're introducing intense flavors, first of all, when you go meat-free and have a veggie kind of base, it doesn't mean you have to skimp on the flavor.
No, not at all.
Something like that lemon rind, you end up using less salt and to flavor the dish, because you're getting bucket loads of flavor, so it's so much healthier. Salt is the biggest killer, and especially if you're having a lot of red meats and you're putting a lot of salt on that meat that's going on to a braai. I think people would be amazed at how much salt they actually take in.
Yeah, you don't
during
realize.
A braai. You just don't notice. So this gives you such a wonderful alternative without sacrificing any flavor. That is key.
So this is just the lemon and a bit of mixed spice and cinnamon, which are so typical in terms of, you mentioned the Christmassy vibe, but definitely not a cold weather situation that we have. And then I'm going to add a little bit of oil to this. And to make it sure that there's enough liquid, you can either add a little bit of apple juice or rooibos tea as an ingredient that I often cook with.
For sure. Again, flavor notes.
So you can, or a bit of white wine if you want is also good. So anything that adds a little bit of liquid, just so that you have enough for the butternut to be moist after it's been roasted. But you can see, I mean, it gets a beautiful roasted, caramelized color. And then also for the lemon rind, that it doesn't just dry out, but that it really becomes that marmalade-y stickiness.
That texture.
Yes.
I mean, using the extra virgin olive oil from Woolies, which you might pick up has its own kind of very intense flavor notes as well. It's right here from the Paarl Valley, actually, just around the corner. Lovely, peppery taste, beautiful stuff. We're using our Woolies dried cranberries, which is Christmas quintessentially so. And of course, our chickpeas, very good source of protein.
Exactly. So this is one of those dishes that I always feel bad when the vegetarians at the table are told to just have the salads. But there's really an important...
some beans for you.
Yeah, exactly. Some boring beans. So if you can add something to the table that's both festive, smells amazing, looks amazing, tastes amazing, and is nutritious. Because if you look at the plate, or even the final one, it looks just so fantastic. And don't you just like those little golden stars?
I was going to say, well done.
And it's edible gold, thanks to Woolworths. So it really looks festive. And the colors are all just so typical with regards to our association with Christmas. But there's protein, there's starch, there's fiber, there's flavor. The cranberries are great with the vitamins and minerals that they provide us with. So it's really a healthy, balanced meal. There's a little bit of everything, and the vegetarian or vegan person can enjoy this without feeling left behind and sort of
And for me, a big thing is mouthfeel, is texture. That is so important. And here you've got a beautiful balance of textures.
And you know what you do? You roast this for a little bit, then you add the beans, and you can even add some almonds like we've got here.
Chickpeas, almonds.
Did I say beans? Chickpeas, sorry, early morning. Chickpeas, and when they are roasted, they are even better. So you really get that crunchy texture, and then you round it off with a bit of goat cheese, of course, because it's Christmas, or if you don't like goat cheese, feta cheese will also be great.
Woolies have a great range of
fabulous
fat-free feta
cheeses
as well,
yes,
which is great. So the
fabulous
keyword here
cheeses.
is Woolworths to 33728. So we're going to finish dressing, giving this the
Yes.
Christmas treatment, while you guys ponder exactly how we arrive at our absolutely stunning, beautiful end result here. And again, that keyword is Woolies to 33728. We'll send you a link. You click on the link, you get the recipe. It's as easy as that, and you can finish it off with some beautiful gold stars and decoration, even little gold dust. It's all edible, and it's all available at Woolies, who are taking care of our festive dishes. Side dish for what? This is a main. This is a beautiful hot summer's day Christmas lunch. Heleen,
Or you know
genius.
what? That day after all the heavy eating,
Boxing
and you
Day, baby.
still feel like something yummy, perfect meal.
I'm going to watch the Boxing Day Test cricket match while I'm eating this. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I'm going to have a little taste.